Hello everyone, my name is Shashmeen Begum and I am one of the TRAs here at the DOMC, and I will be showing you various tutorials on how to navigate administrative access on FreezerPro. So today I will show you how to add, remove, and adjust user groups. I will first share my screen. So once you have your FreezerPro credentials and you're on FreezerPro, if you have the appropriate credentials and access permissions, you should be able to see the settings and preferences bar here. If you do not see this, then you do not have administrative access, and that would have to be adjusted by one of the administrators. So first open this up, and we're going to navigate here to user groups. We'll double click this. And if you go to this toolbar right here, we have 4 different icons. Each will help us do a different task. So this first icon will help us add a new user group. So for the user group, the naming convention can be found in the SOP under Appendix 1. But here we'll add the site country, the study, or other labels such as power users. This is all dependent on the site team as well as our end here at Rutgers, but you would follow a similar format to the existing groups. You would also then have to add all of the users that have permissions to be in this group. So if this is a Uganda user group, you would obviously have to include all of the site teams from Uganda and so on. This would depend on which type of user group is being created. And then for permissions, you would have to include what type of permissions that they are allowed to have. If it's full, view only, or no access, this would also depend on what type of user group is being created, the objective of the group, what are they allowed to do, and who will be in this user group. And then once you have entered the appropriate details, you can just click on Add. To remove an existing user group, you would select one of the groups and then go back up here, click on this icon. It'll then verify again if you would like to delete this. If this is a mistake and you would not like to, you can select no and it'll take you back. If you are sure that yes, you will delete this user group, you can click yes and move forward. But for now, we're going to click no because this is just a tutorial. To adjust the access permissions for each group, let us first select a group, and then we'll go on to this third icon right here, which has a little smiley face. And this will then show us which freezers each user group has access to. So this group is Moldova. So if you go and see that Moldova should not have access to any of these groups except for Moldova. Sorry, I'm just going to click on this again. Okay, yeah, so because it doesn't have access to any of these groups because Moldova's not here, so these are all like Vietnam, Peru, Uganda, it is listed as no access. If this needs to be changed in the future in any way, we can click on the box associated with the row desired, and we can always change the access needed. But we'll go back to no access. Once any changes has been made, you can go ahead and click Save Permissions, and those changes will be implemented. For our last step, we can also edit any existing user groups, and we'll go to make sure you select a group, and then we'll go to the pen icon, which is labeled as properties. So here we can make any changes, add any users, remove any users, adjust the access permissions, or even change the name of the user group. Just be sure to select Save after making any edits. I hope that this tutorial has been helpful, and please refer to the SOP regarding adding any new sites and any new user groups, as well as referring to Appendix 1 for naming conventions. I hope that this has been helpful, and have a good day.